Ooh, that is a big ticket to cash. Shannon, do you like or do you have a problem with what Ja said?
Got a problem, Skip. The Grizzlies do a lot of talking for his team that's not won anything.
Good point.
Not just Ja, all of them. Do a lot of yapping and a lot of yakking. And what have they won? The last time the Grizzlies made the Western Conference Finals, Ja was 13. 13. And he's talking like they go to the Western Conference and go to the NBA Finals every year.
True.
What you mean you good? You just got the brakes beat off you by the Nuggets without Jamal Murray and without Porter Jr. I missed something. Okay, yeah, Skip, you know what their record is against the West that he's good against? 8-8. Of any team that's in the top 5 in the Western Conference, that's the worst record. They're 8-8, but he good. Why you worried about on the other side? You need to be worried about yourself. You need to be worried about the Grizzlies. And, bro, you're not good. Y'all not like that. Y'all ain't got Shaq. Y'all don't got Kobe. You don't got a Tim Duncan.
No.
So this notion that y'all good, bro, y'all got a nice little team. Good. I will concede that. You got a nice, deep team. But, bro, if you think it's a foregone conclusion that y'all going to run through the West, that ain't happening. And all this talking, I don't know where. I need to go back. I got a good memory, but I got to go back. I missed it when they made the Western Conference Finals, and they was in the NBA Finals. I just got to go back and check. For him to have this kind of bravado. And what's he supposed to say? He's supposed to say, look, we take it one game at a time and we'll see what happens at the end of it. But to say we're already looking across the bridge on the other side, nah.
To all your points, I really liked this team last year. I was hot for it from the start. They got hot. They had that big comeback win at home against the Lakers where they were just hopelessly down and roared all the way back and won the game. Then they run into Golden State. No, I'm sorry, Minnesota. It was the Minnesota series.
Yeah.
And they win a home game against Minnesota, and I loved Ja at that point, and he was jawing after the game when he did the stand-up TV interview on the court, going after everybody who doubted us and this and that and just spitting fire about how dare you people out there doubt this team. And I'm like, you've done nothing.
Absolutely, yes.
And they barely survived the Timberwolves.
Yes.
To get to Golden State. And they hung in against Golden State because they did a good job against them in the play-in. Remember
last year before. Yeah.
But, man, the success that Ja has had has gone to his head.
It has.
And it's hard to watch now because he was such a delight when he came out of nowhere to do what he did. You loved him coming out of the draft, and you were correct about, you know, if Zion can just stay healthy and svelte, if I dare say svelte, he's still a force, and I still think he has a chance to be an all-time great player, but I'm not convinced how long he can stay healthy. Well, the irony of this statement is I'm also not convinced how long he can stay healthy.
Right.
Because every year on schedule, he'll go through a patch where he's got a bum knee because he flies high.
Right.
He comes down hard. Allen Iverson did too, and it was hard on Allen Iverson's body because he wore down pretty quickly. Well, same for Ja. So you got to be careful because, to your point, you have nothing on your resume whatsoever.
Yeah.
You got some individual accolades, but nothing team-wise.
No.
And then, I don't know if he's just showing off in the interview. I don't know, but Malika asked him, who do you look at around the league as you're studying and say, we're going to have to run through them? And obviously, she's thinking Denver, New Orleans, or whoever.
Golden State, the Clippers.
You can go on and on. And he immediately says, the Celtics. No one in the West, says Malika. Nah, I'm fine in the West. You're fine in the West? Okay, so here's the irony of that statement. The operative word being studying. The Boston Celtics, I don't know if anybody's noticed, have just dropped five of their last six. They just dropped 3 straight games at home, 2 to Orlando and 1 to Indiana last night. And the Indiana game, which I watched, I didn't watch it, I had it on, but I didn't watch it carefully, but I kept looking at the score. Indiana just jumped all over them from the start, and it was never really close. I mean,
I think they got it down late in the ball game.
Late they did.
And then Pritchard missed the layup that could have, I think, to like 4 or 5, Skip.
Yeah, and I think Jason Tatum got a bad call that he deserved an and one on a shot. But anyway, the point is, they lost to the Pacers, who are now 16-16, and Boston's fallen to 22-10. And for a while, it looked like they were just running away as the best team.
Yes.
And now I look at what happened, and Jason Tatum had a big game. He had 41, but they got woefully outshot from the three-point line. He went 4 for 11. Nobody else contributed much of anything. Jaylen Brown did not have a good game, and all of a sudden, they're not playing defense the way they did under the previous head coach.
Right.
So that's what I thought was going to hurt them was, will you have the commitment? Will you have the fear factor of playing hard on defense instilled by your new head coach?
I think what has happened, Skip, is that since they got Robert Williams back, they said we got somebody to protect us. They're not defending on the wing. Because early on, Skip, Jason Tatum was good two-way. Yeah. Jaylen Brown was tremendous two-way. We know what Marcus Smart is. Grant Williams is a solid defender, but I think the thing is, Skip, now, we good. It's kind of like you see the defense with Dak. You say, well, the defense has played so much better with Cooper Rush.
It did.
Well, we know we got to.
Okay.
And now you're like, we good on Dak. Dak going to hold us down, man. We good. And you have that lapse, and then all of a sudden, and so I think they're starting to lapse because they got Robert Williams back. You're right. They need to pick up that side of the ball. But for Ja to say, I'm straight. I'm straight in the West. You are?
Well, it's just funny that he would fixate on the Celtics, who are suddenly tail spinning.
You know what?
And wait a second.
Even if with Golden State struggling, if Steph Curry says this, I'm good with it.
Hey.
I'm good. Steph, y'all heard? Hey, y'all heard what Steph said, Wes? You heard what he said? He said he's straight. Okay, I'm good with that. Ain't no arguing Steph's resume. Come on, bro.
Come on. Well, he's starting to be delusional enough to think he is Steph.
No.
And I loved how hard he worked because he was the comeback player of the year, the most improved player because he worked so hard on his three-point shot.
I love when guys, what's he supposed to do to have confidence? Dame Lillard is a very confident man.
He is.
He said, I'm the second greatest shooter. He could have stored out, man, I'm the greatest shooter in the NBA history. He said, nah, behind Steph, I'm number 2. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You're not fooling nobody talking about, no, you're not. Nobody thinks that.
Well, Ja just wrote a check. His team is going to have to cash, but the truth is he's the best player on the team, so he's going to have to cash that.
Yes, he's going to have to lead. You put us in here. You the one that took that turn. He's scared the guy that's driving, nah, bro. You say you didn't need no help. You ain't need no directions. You ain't put the GPS in. So get us up out of here. Okay, you did all that talking about we ain't worried about the West. We worried about the Celtics.
Yep.
Get us up out of this.
Man, just hard to listen to him.
Interesting comments considering
it's going to be hard for him to make the All-Star team, right?
On the road.
It will be.
With Luka, Steph.
I know. I got it.
Shea.
Yep. I still assume he will,
points,
just on
guys.
reputation.
And I don't know, with that road record.
Well, Luka and Steph going to get the guards.
They will. Yep.
I wouldn't be talking quite this much. Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Subscribe here to get the very latest from Skip and Shannon. Plus, go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.